Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a grand slam of a deal at Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.
Welcome to the Friday-Saturday edition of the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm your host, Dan Cleary, coming to you from the lot here at the Automall. A beautiful day, and the tents are getting set up. We'll talk about it later. Tino Martinez, yeah, the former Yankee. Remember he had that big grand slam against San Diego in the '98 series? He's a tremendous guy, great guy. He was just recently at Yankee Stadium for Derek Jeter night. He'll be here signing autographs between 3 and 6 on Saturday. So if you're a Yankee fan, you want to see your man Tino, come down to the Automall, get an autograph and a picture with him Saturday between 3 and 6. Okay, we're going to open up tonight's show with baseball action. And after the games got rained out last Saturday, they played the Hunterdon-Sussex Tournament Championship game down at the beautiful Phillipsburg Athletic Complex. I know a long ride for High Point and Pope John to play each other, but Pope John picks up the victory. Let's check out the highlights.
These highlights are being brought to you by Rev It Up, Auto and Maintenance Garage on Main Street in Sparta.
Top of the first here in the HWS Final in Phillipsburg, and it's right fielder Jake Wells, a top-seeded Pope John, with a nice catch to end a 1-2-3 inning for the Lions against number 7 High Point. Bottom of the first, and Pope John loads the bases, and it's Ryan Casey who walked, racing home on the wild pitch, and the Lions have a 1-0 lead with runners on second and third in this all-Sussex County Final. And those runners, Joe Millar and Justin Provost, come around to score on this big 2-run, 2-out single from George Summers to right field, and Pope John has a quick 3-0 lead over High Point ace Sam Armstrong. Then Davian Sanchez scores here on the High Point miscue, and Pope John has a 4-0 lead after just 1 inning here in the championship game. Bottom of the second, and it's Justin Provost with the RBI double to left as Joe Millar scores, and watch Provost hustle in the second base, and it's 5-0 Pope John with 1 out and a runner on second. Provost then steals third and then scores on the error, and it's 6-0 as courtesy runner Trevor Bufumo advances to third. And Bufumo scores here with some good base running, and Pope John has a commanding 7-0 lead through 2 innings of play. High Point mounts a threat here in the top of the third and loads the bases with 1 out, but Pope John pitcher Sean Roberts starts the 1-2-3 double play to end the threat and the inning, and it stays 7-0 Pope John. Big play there. All right, top of the fifth, and it's Jake Lazinski with the 1-out single for High Point, but he would be left stranded and remains 7-0 Pope John. We go to the top of the sixth, and Pope John pitcher Sean Roberts ends the 1-2-3 inning here with the strikeout to protect the 7-0 lead. Bottom of the sixth we go, and High Point shortstop Brian Franco makes the nice catch here for the Wildcats to rob the Pope John Lions of a hit. All right, we move to the bottom of the seventh, and Pope John wraps up its second HWS crown here on the great throw from Jake Wells in right field to get the runner at first at what looked like would be a base hit, as Pope John posts the 7-0 victory over the Wildcats to win their second county title.
It's hard to put in words. I mean, we were there sophomore year in the championship. John Wilson threw a hell of a game. We didn't get the win, but now we're back here 4 years later, and then we got that win in HWS, which we always wanted, and hopefully we carry it over to the States.
It felt good, 2015 we lost to North Hunterdon in a tough game, and kind of really hurt, so it's good to get back here 2 years later and then, just kind of run the table and take everybody out, so it feels great.
It's just amazing. Every day we've practiced, every hour of work we put in finally paid off, and now we got states to look forward to, and we're just excited right now.
Great feeling coming back from 2014, 15, I think. Just coming back from that sick feeling and coming out here today and winning it.
I'm happy for the seniors. They've worked very hard. Most of them have played for me since they're sophomores or freshmen. Trevor Backman's leadership as our captain and the rest of the seniors definitely, it was great. And Tron, what can you say? I mean, unbelievable.
Congratulations to the Lions, first time since 2011. Same year they went to the state final that year. And we'll talk about the Lions and what they've done this year later on in our baseball talk. But for now, we're going to take a commercial break here on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com.
Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park Savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a grand slam of a deal at Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Eastern Propane remains dedicated to our founding principles of personalized service, quality products, and exceptional technical expertise. We offer comprehensive, single-source solutions including the planning, design, installation, and ongoing maintenance of your propane gas systems and appliances. Our friendly delivery technicians provide you with safe and efficient deliveries, ensuring uninterrupted propane service. Whether your needs are large or small, Eastern Propane offers more ways to serve you better.
United Water is now Suez, safe, clean water for the communities they serve.
Fall Guys, professional pest control, household lawn and landscape plants. Let the Fall Guys make your lawn clean and green. The Fall Guys can get rid of those nasty insects and mice in your home. Yuck! Make your home comfortable inside and out with the Fall Guys. Lawn service and pest control, serving all of Sussex, Morris, and Warren counties with the best and honest service. For more information, go to fallguys.com. Call the Fall Guys today, 973-221-3331.
Sussex County Sheriff's Crime Stoppers is a nonprofit organization that encourages cooperation between the citizens of Sussex County and the Sussex County Sheriff's Department. If you have information relating to a crime or criminal activity in Sussex County, please contact us. If your tip leads to an arrest, you could receive a reward of up to $1,000. Contact us at 973-300-CRIME or through our website at www.sussexcountysheriff.com. Thank you.
This message made possible by D&H Risk Solutions. For more information, go to risksolutions.com.
Sussex County Community College is a great place to branch out and figure out what suits you best and what fits you as an individual.
The array of classes that they offer was perfect.
Professors will go out of their way for you. They'll sit with you until you understand completely.
It was the right choice for me because it would save me money and I would be able to get all my gen eds done before moving on to a four-year university.
Visit us at sussex.edu to find out more. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Welcome back to the Friday, Saturday edition of the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. Well, we just saw how Pope John's baseball team beat High Point to win the HWS crown. Well, it was a daily double for the Pope John Lions as the softball team went down to Phillipsburg and knocked off a very good North Hunterdon team to capture their first title, second overall, first title since 2013, with a big win over North Hunterdon. Let's check out the highlights.
This portion of a Sports Beat is sponsored by Tire King, behind the AMP in Sussex, where everyone can afford to retire. Tire King now does brakes as well. Tire King. Tell Charles Caparis Muggsy sent me. Walk in there and yell out, Tire King. The phone number is 875-5950.
Top of the first here in Phillipsburg, and it's Eliza Filas of third-seeded North Hunterdon with the base hit to left field, and the Lions have runners on first and second with one out against top-seeded Pope John. But Pope John pitcher Gabby Bubba bears down and gets out of the inning with the strikeout, and we still have no score here in the HWS Championship game. bottom of the first, and watch North Hunterdon pitcher Maggie Swan snag the liner to rob Sam Henry of a hit, and we have no score. Top of the second, and it's Pope John pitcher Gabby Bubba ending the inning once again with the strikeout to keep this pitcher's duel going. We go to the top of the third, and it's Maggie Swan of North Hunterdon with the base hit as Eliza Filas makes the turn at third, but she holds, and North Warren has runners on the corners with 2 outs. But Pope John gets out of the inning here. Watch the pop-up to Amber Powers at shortstop, and we still have no score. All right, bottom of the frame, and it's Haley O'Connor with the leadoff single for Pope John, but she would be left stranded as the pitcher's duel continues between Swan and Bubba. Bottom of the fourth, and with 2 out, it's Catherine Fossbender giving this pitch a ride, and it goes over the fence for the solo homer, and Pope John has a 1-0 lead. What a blast! Top of the sixth, and North Hunterdon's looking to rally, and it's Jensen McCauley slicing the single to right field, and North Hunterdon has runners on second and third, and McCauley takes second on the throw home. But once again, Gabby Bubba comes up with another huge strikeout to squelch the threat to protect Pope John's 1-0 lead. Wow. All right, bottom of the sixth, and after Amber Powers reached, it's Sam Henry with the biggest hit of her career. Watch her launch this 2-run blast over the fence, and Pope John has a 3-0 lead. What a hit by Henry. And Pope John claims the championship here on the game-ending grounder to short as Amber Powers gobbles it up, and Pope John records the 3-0 victory to win their second HWS title and first since 2013.
It's crazy. If you would ask me freshman year if I would have been MVP of the county championship game, I probably would have told you were crazy. So it's a lot.
It's amazing, you know, as we're seniors and this is our last time at it. We haven't really made it for about 5 years, I think, and it's great to come out here and win as a team. You know, we have great chemistry. It's the best we can do, you know.
It was a great win. I mean, we definitely came out during the week practicing a lot for it, and I think it was a great win. North Hunterdon is a very well-known team, and especially with Hunterdon Central winning it for 2 years in a row, it was a big upset.
It's a great accomplishment for these girls. I mean, we struggled at the beginning of the season, and we had a nice long talk a couple of weeks ago, and we changed our defense around, and I think they're starting to really believe in themselves right now.
Frank Cannon getting it done once again. He's one of the best coaches around, over 300 wins, pitching in power. Gabby Bubba pitching great, and getting the 2 home runs. Great job by the Pope John Lions. And we'll talk about the Lions and more softball later on the show in our talk segment. And again, congratulations for the Lions as Pope John becomes the first Sussex team to win a baseball and softball title on the same day. Congratulations for them. Also want to mention with Pope John, when they won their baseball title, they didn't give up a run, and it was the first time 2 local teams were in the final. So pretty historic day down at Phillipsburg last Monday. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com.
Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a grand slam of a deal at Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.
Sussex County Sheriff's Crime Stoppers is a nonprofit organization that encourages cooperation between the citizens of Sussex County and the Sussex County Sheriff's Department. If you have information relating to a crime or criminal activity in Sussex County, please contact us at 973-300-CRIME or go to our website, www.sussexcountysheriff.com. Remember, you remain anonymous and you could receive a potential reward of up to $1,000 if your tip leads to an arrest.
This message made possible by D&H Risk Solutions. For more information, go to risksolutions.com.
Farmside Supplies for all your pet product needs, featuring their new bathing station for dogs like Riley, who looks relaxed after a nice bath. Farmside Supplies also sells small animals like rabbits, mice, and hamsters, and has the biggest selection of birdhouses and bird food in the area. Farmside Supplies is located on Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Farmside Supplies is a big supporter of Veritas Christian Academy. Call 973-875-3777 or check out farmsidesupplies.com.
Pop, 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 money
money, money. Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money. Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Welcome back to the Friday-Saturday edition of the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. Coming to you from the Automall parking lot. Hot day, hopefully the weather stays like this. It was a pretty crummy May thus far, and April was all rainy. We deserve this nice hot weather. And again, folks, it's driving season. If you already purchased a vehicle here from the Franklin-Sussex Automall, and why haven't you? That's my question. Come get your car serviced by the great service department as we get ready for driving season. Well, also on Monday, there was a championship game in HWS Girls Lacrosse. If you go down 78 and then down Route 31, you go to Hunterdon Central High School. That's what I did. I left Phillipsburg, got down there, and saw Sparta play Hunterdon Central in the girls lacrosse final. Great game. Sparta's comeback comes up short. Here's the highlights.
These highlights are being brought to you by Rev It Up, Auto and Maintenance Garage on Main Street in Sparta.
We go to Hunterdon Central for the HWS Girls Lacrosse Final, and top-seeded Sparta ties number 2 Hunterdon Central on the goal here from Jackie Halleck, and we're knotted at 1. The Spartans would cut the Red Devils' lead to 3-2 here on this goal from Brianna Falco, and Sparta's down by 1 goal to the defending champs. And Sparta knots it up here. Watch Juliana McGuire come out of the free position for the goal, and we are tied at 3. Sparta takes its first and only lead of the game here. Watch Jackie Halleck find the back of the net, and it's 4-3 Sparta over the Red Devils. But Hunterdon Central starts to go on a run, and the Red Devils go up 5-4 here. In the transition, it's Gabby Jones with the goal, and Hunterdon Central retakes the lead. The Red Devils take a 2-goal lead here on this shot from Emily Bill, and it's 6-4 Hunterdon Central. Hunterdon Central continues its surge. Watch Danielle Levernisi with the goal, and the Red Devils have a 5-goal advantage, 9-4 over Sparta. The Red Devils make it 12-5 here on this goal from Katie Perkins, as they would take a 13-5 lead at the half. Second half we go, and Sparta comes out fired up, and it's Caitlin Mead starting her huge half with this goal to cut Hunterdon Central's lead to 6, 14-8. Mead would score again to make it 14-9 before Sparta goalie Madison Levison robs Emily Bill with this terrific save. And it's Levinson again with a terrific stop on the doorstep to keep Sparta in the game. Mead would put the Spartans on her shoulders, and she nets her 5th goal of the half here out of the free position, and Sparta's only down by 2, 14-12, with just under 9 minutes to go. What a comeback by Sparta. All right, here's a tough break here for Sparta. Watch Madison Levison with the initial stop on Daniel Livernisi's shot, but the ball trickles over the goal line, and it's 15-12 Hunterdon Central with 7:34 to go. Wow. All right, the Red Devils would go up 16-12 before Mead collects her 7th goal of the game to make it 16-13 with 6:17 to go in the second half. And then watch Sparta's pressure defense pay off here as it's Mead to Jackie Halleck to make it 16-14, but that is close as Sparta would come, and its valiant comeback as it falls to the Red Devils once again in the final, 16-14.
I think we really pulled out in the second half. We came back with like a 9-goal lead. It really was just our intensity and our efforts in the second half that made us come close to competing with this team.
We just came in wanting to win the game, and especially the past 2 years, we haven't done that well against them, but I think this year it was really a competitive game. It was a good game.
This game was really just a test of our ability. It shows that we are, although we didn't win, of course, as seen, we are ready for the state tournament, and I think we have a great chance. If we can play a great team like Hunterdon Central, I think we have a great chance of coming in and winning sectionals this year.
I think our team is just so close, and we work so well together. And, you know, after losing last year to Hunterdon Central and the year before that, like, this was a huge game for us, and we just came out here and, you know, played our best against a team that is a great opportunity to play.
So proud of the girls. I mean, they gave it everything they had. We were in a hole at the end of the first half. I think our spirits were down. We started the game, you know, we came out tough in the first couple of minutes, and then I think, you know, they turned it on and we got scared. And, you know, credit to Hunterdon Central. They're an excellent team. But I tell you what, we talked at halftime about, you know, there are moments in your life as an athlete where you have to show some guts and you have to play with courage, and I think that's what they did today.
What a job by the Spartans. They refused to go down. They were down 13-5 and ended up losing only by 2. Cape Breton does a great job. They're the top seed in North 1 Group 2, and they're looking to win their first ever section title in lacrosse and girls lacrosse, and I think they have the ability to do it. So we'll see what Cape Breton and the rest of those Spartans do. And again, highlights of lacrosse brought to you by Mad Dog Lacrosse, our friend Harry Shortway, who had a great win the other day against Riverdale in the state tournament. Way to go, Harry. And the Vikings, Jeff Sedlock with a game-winning goal in overtime. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com.
Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park Savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a grand slam of a deal at Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.
When it comes to caring for the unexpected, take comfort in knowing that our emergency department is prepared and equipped to take care of all patients' needs, from minor injuries to more advanced life-threatening illnesses like heart attacks and strokes. No other provider can match the experience, commitment to quality, and access to state-of-the-art technology available at Newton Medical Center. And as part of Atlantic Health System, we're also the only facility seamlessly connected to all the resources and medical experts at Morristown Medical Center and our sister hospitals for the breadth of high-quality and nationally ranked services offered throughout our network.
Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, specializing in public entity risk management, loss control, and self-insured alternatives. Put your trust in Arthur J. Gallagher locally by contacting George Moorville, who served Sussex County schools and municipalities for over 40 years. Arthur J. Gallagher and George Moorville support Sussex County athletes and charities. Arthur J. Gallagher Risk Management Services, business without barriers. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money. Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Attention high school athletes, weekend warriors, and seniors. Therapeutics Unlimited is a physical therapy and sports rehab provider. Therapeutics Unlimited also provides pediatrics and vestibular therapy. Therapeutics Unlimited uses cutting-edge technology for personal one-on-one physical therapy with the goal of getting the patient to a full and speedy recovery. Therapeutics Unlimited with 4 locations in Sussex and Morris counties. In Sussex, Sparta and Andover. In Morris County, Randolph and Morristown. For more information, visit turehab.com.
Welcome back to the Friday, Saturday edition of the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. Time to talk baseball, and want to thank our baseball sponsors all season long. Mark's Auto Maintenance, right up the road here, Route 565 in Vernon. Preventative maintenance is key. Mark says get your car ready for the driving season. As you can tell, it's been beautiful hot weather. Go see Mark. He'll get your car ready for driving, and he'll take care of you. And they've been in business for a long time. Mark's a good guy and a long-time sponsor around the Sports Beat, so bring your car to Mark's Auto Maintenance. Also, Jerry Cantalupo, financial advisor, Northwestern Mutual. Jerry will provide all your financial planning and your needs for you, for your children, your children's education, everything you need financial planning-wise and insurance. It's Jerry Cantalupo of Northwestern Mutual. Give him a call or shoot him an email or check out his website. All right, baseball. Top story, Pope John wins the HWS title, Hunterdon Warren Sussex, with a 7-0 win over High Point down in Phillipsburg. I know, kind of silly driving all the way to Phillipsburg to see 2 teams that are about 25 minutes apart. Would have been a nice day to play that game at Skylands Park, right? But no, went down to Phillipsburg, and it is a beautiful facility. Pope John jumped out to the early 7-0 lead over High Point ace Sam Armstrong, who unfortunately for him got roughed up in the first 2 innings. Then he pitched great until he was lifted late in the game. So he settled in, but a little too late. The damage was done. They scored 3 runs in that first inning. George Summers, if self-admittedly hadn't been swinging the bat well, he got a big 2-run single for Pope John in that first inning. Justin Provost continues to swing a hot bat. He was 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. And then Pope John follows that up with and Sean Roberts named the MVP of the tournament. His second straight shutout. He no-hit Newton 10-0 in 5 innings, and then he went 7 innings against High Point, 5 hits. Admittedly, he didn't have his best stuff, but he battled, came up big pitches when he needed it. Got to have a bases loaded jam with a 1-2-3 double play. Got a double play earlier in the game, too. So Roberts shows what all great pitchers do. When you don't have your best stuff, you find a way to win. He gets the shutout. Then they went on, they beat Sparta. Great pitching matchup between Trevor Backman, the captain on this team, and I put in my blog, pretty neat, a kid that's a starting pitcher that's a captain. That you don't see that. Usually it's a kid that's out there every day, and that's the respect they have for Trevor Backman. So he's a great kid, great pitcher going to Marist. He outdueled Cole Patton from Sparta. Great to see Cole back. He had missed the first part of the season with an oblique muscle injury, and he matched Trevor pitch for pitch. Patton ended up allowing 2 hits, 10 Ks. Provost with a 2-run single was a winning difference. So they have a 2-1 win over a 2-0 win over Sparta. So good job by Pope John this week. Gave him a share of the American Division title with Mount Olive. Mount Olive beat Jefferson. So Pope John got 2 titles this week. And as they were telling me after the HWS, they want that elusive 3rd state title. They've been to the finals twice back in the late 80s when John Kuntz was head coach. They won the Parochial B back, that's what it's called. And then 2011 when they won the HWS, they won the section title, North Non-Public A, then lost to St. Augustine in the Non-Public A final. But a good week for Pope John. High Point, tough loss for them, but they're going to be ready for states. They're a young, scrappy team. Ryan Ellis does a good job with them. Brian Franco's just swinging a hot bat. So is catcher Joey Graminano, doing very well. Jake Lazinski, Luke Steinman, that whole crew. They're just going to get better and better. It's a young team, and they'll make some noise in states. The time of this taping, the state tournament brackets for baseball had not been released, but High Point will be a tough team in North 1 Group 2. Want to move on to Newton? We're wrapping up the league titles in the division. Newton gets the Freedom Division title. They are now 16-2 at the time of this taping. They were able to beat Vernon 4-3. That was a big win on Tuesday. And they use the term walk-off win all the time. Well, this was literally a walk-off win. Alex Stone drew a bases-loaded walk and ended up giving the win for Vernon. Scott Price with the win. Jake Tarabakia comes in and does a great job out of the bullpen. Then they beat High Point 9-2. Alex Blanar gets the win. So that gets them a clinch of a share. At the time of this taping, they still have to play Hackettstown and then Vernon on Friday. If they beat Hackettstown, they win the division all by themselves. Right now, they clinch the share because Vernon has 2 losses. Vernon had beaten High Point earlier last Friday, I should say, to keep their chances alive, and they also beat Lenape Valley. But, Newton, what a season for them. It's their 10th title in school history. And, the same kids we talk about, Scotty Price, Alex Blanar pitching, Mike Luzzi hitting, Chase Kramer, the great center fielder, and gets them going up top. They got so many nice players on that team. They're made to make a run in North 1 Group 2. They should get a very good seed. Real quick, want to mention Vernon. Beat Wayne Hills after that tough loss to Newton. Brandon Lavarini with the game-winning RBI. Jake Rodriguez had 4 hits in that game. But Vernon playing well with Matt Bell, Ethan Metz, Brandon Moser, Mike Supa, Justin Lavarini, Adam Driscoll had a big game against High Point. And congratulations to North Warren. They won the Colonial Division title. 2nd year in a row. They won it outright. They beat Sussex Tech 4-3. Hunter DePrimo having a great year for them. He only gave up 4 hits, struck out 12, and he also had a 2-run double. Ron Lubertazzo, Josh Hunter, Jared Vuz, and Zach Schoenfield playing well for them. And just also want to mention teams that will be in the States. Pope John, Newton, Vernon, High Point. Jefferson, they're a wild card, They could do pretty well in the States, even as a lower seed with Brandon Magnotta and the rest of that gang. And Lenape Valley, they had a tough season with Matt Helfrich, Steve Raid, and Dan Titus playing well for them, and Kyle Picars and Brandon Brady pitching and hitting. So Lenape Valley, keep an eye on them. So Pope John wins the HWS. Now we move in the States, and we have our league champs, Pope John and Mount Olive in the American Division. Freedom Division looks like it's going to be Newton, unless Hackettstown and Vernon beat them. And then in the Colonial, North Warren, congratulations to Jim Haupt. So we want to thank again Mark's Auto Maintenance, right up the road in Glenwood, Route 565, and Jerry Cantalupo, Northwestern Mutual, for sponsoring this segment. And as we go into commercial break, here's the Mark Unglob of Farmers Insurance, Top 5. We want to thank Mark, longtime sponsor here at Muggs Media. Here's that Top 5.
Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park Savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a Grand Slam of a deal at Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.
United Water is now Suez, safe, clean water for the communities they serve.
Sussex County Community College is a great place to branch out and figure out what suits you best and what fits you as an individual.
The array of classes that they offer was perfect.
Professors will go out of their way for you. They'll sit with you until you understand completely.
It was the right choice for me because it would save me money and I would be able to get all my gen eds done before moving on to a four-year university.
Visit us at sussex.edu to find out more. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, Director of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County. The Academy, providing excellence in education and a faith-filled environment for all of our students in grades pre-K through 12, has moved to one campus at the corner of Andover Road and Sparta Avenue in Sparta. We offer an easy transition for our students as they journey through elementary, middle and high school education. The Reverend George A. Brown Memorial School has been repurposed to meet the needs of our youngest students in grades pre-K through 4. The new Pub John, the 23rd Middle School, unique in the Dice of Patterson, offers a true middle school environment for our students in grades 5, 6 and 7. And Pub John Regional High School grades 8 through 12 continues to focus on college preparation and offers a full complement of 134 courses on 3 levels. We invite you to be a part of the Academy family. Contact Ann Kaiser in admissions today at 973-729-6125 and extension 255 to schedule a visit in any of our schools. Our doors are always open.
Farmside Supplies for all your pet product needs, featuring their new bathing station for dogs like Riley, who looks relaxed after a nice bath. Farmside Supplies also sells small animals like rabbits, mice, and hamsters, and has the biggest selection of birdhouses and bird food in the area. Farmside Supplies is located on Loomis Avenue in Sussex. Farmside Supplies is a big supporter of Veritas Christian Academy. Call 973-875-3777 or check out farmsidesupplies.com.
Farmstead Golf and Country Club is the perfect place to host your event. Weddings, christenings, baby and bridal showers, and sports banquets. The staff at Farmstead will make your day a special one. The banquet facility overlooks their beautiful 27-hole golf course. Farmstead Golf and Country Club can also host your charity golf event. For more information on the Farmstead banquet facilities or to book your tee time, call 383-1666. Farmstead Golf and Country Club, located on Lawrence Road in Lafayette. Visit their website at farmsteadgolf.com.
Welcome back to the Friday, Saturday edition of the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. I'm Dan Cleary, time to talk softball, and we want to thank Up and Above Contractors, the Powers family. They had a lot to celebrate this past week as Pope John won the HWS title. But contact the Powers family at Up and Above Contractors in Andover for all your needs, decks, siding, roofing, whatever you need. They will help you and get your house in tip-top shape. It's Up and Above Contractors in Andover. So Pope John, as the top seed, holds chalk. Beats a very good North Hunterdon team, 3-0. Gabby Bubba throws another shutout. She didn't give up many runs during their run during this tournament. In fact, just one, and that was the Sparta in the semifinals. So a great job by Gabby. As we said, named the MVP. But they got big hits when they needed it. North Warren has an excellent pitcher in Maggie Swan. But Catherine Fassbender with a big solo homer to give them a 1-0 lead. And 2 big insurance runs. Sam Henry, a 2-run blast in the 6th. To give them the victory. So a great job by Frank County. He gets his 2nd title, last one in 2013. Amber Powers just having a great year at shortstop. And again, Pope John wins the game without making an error defensively. And that's been the big turnaround for them. Frank Canning's the first one to say, once you put Amber Powers at short and rearrange that infield, things have turned around defensively. They've helped out Gabby Bubba, who's pitched well all year. Amber Powers at the top of the lineup, swings a hot bat. Marissa Russo, Sam Henry, Kayla Hillenbrand. Does a nice job for them. It's just a real well-rounded team. Brianna Lair behind the plate, and they'll get ready for states. They lost to Sparta the other day, so they go 7-1 in the NJAC American Division, but still win it. Congratulations to Sparta to battling back and getting that win. They've played 3 times this year. Pope John won twice. Erin Scott with the big game-winning double to win the game in the bottom of the 8th. Paige Smith continues to pitch extremely well for Sparta. Justine Dascoli had a big game, but it's the same kids. If Paige Smith is always on her game, if she gets any runs and good defense, Sparta's going to go deep in the state tournament. We'll talk real quick about that later on. Annie Monroe, Izzy DeFilippis, Jess Esso, the transfer from Pope John, she's eligible. She's been playing since the beginning of the month. Carolyn Jacobs and Tatiana Estev Ingram, all doing well for Sparta. Vernon, the story I think of the season, 17-2. They wrapped up the Freedom Division, their first title since 1998 when they won the SCIL, beat High Point 9-0, and they finished by beating Newton by 1 run to wrap up an 8-0 season in the Freedom Division. Just a great job. Tori Graffone, tremendous in the circle, one of the top pitchers in the area. Olivia Vizzini, Allie Latham, Olivia Amorosa, Gabby Colon, Gianna Vazzoloni, who the catcher who's been there for 3 years, who's taken her lumps and now enjoying the fruits of the winning season. Nicole Struble, and hopefully they get Frankie Pataki back, their shortstop and leader. She had hurt her hand probably a couple weeks ago, and they're hoping to have her back for the state tournament run. So good job by Vernon. Jefferson had a pretty good week. They beat Mount Olive and they beat Sparta 3-1. So Sparta and Jefferson finished 5-3 in the American Division. I know Nick DeGennaro had his hopes on winning a division and the Morris County Championship this year. They came up a little short. Now they got their sights set on the state tournament, and I think this team can win a section title, folks. They're very dangerous with Morgan Carr, Alexa Pettit pitching, and they can swing the bat with Chelsea Batondo, Carly Worcester, Isabel Seiss, Katie DeBell, Allie Hine, Claire Bone. This team can hit. Very dangerous team, and I know Nick has them focused. All right, we didn't get the county title. We didn't get the league title. Let's go get that section title. I think they'll make a nice run. And congratulations to North Warren. They won the Colonial Division for the 2nd straight year. Great job by Dan Delaney up there. He's quietly done a very nice job since taking over 3 years ago. They beat Sussex Tech 8-5. Jackie Bono got the win. She also was the hitter, big hitter in that game. A home run, a double, and 4 RBIs. Brianna Jones, say hi to Brianna. She's a big fan of the Sports Beat and Muggs Media. So Brianna, thanks for watching. She had a nice job and a nice game against Tech. Paige McPeak, Kelly Vuz. This is a real solid team, and they're going to do okay in the states. They'll be in North 1, Group 1. And before we tell you the states matchups, also want to congratulate Hopakon. It's been a tough year for the young Chiefs, but Paul Miller is a good coach. They beat Kittatinny the other day 2-1. Kayla O'Brien, the pitcher, 13 strikeouts. Amanda Ross, Brianna Maurer, and Maggie Ellicott had big gains for Hopakon. So that's a real nice win for the Hopakon Chiefs. So nice job by the Chiefs. So let's talk about the states. North 1, Group 1. Hopakon gets in as a 16th seed. Could be very dangerous if O'Brien pitches like she did against Kittatinny. They go to top seed of Verona. Number 11, Beckton, will go to see number 6, North Warren. Again, North Warren, I think, can do some things in that section. North 1, Group 2 has most of the teams from our area. Kittatinny is the 12th seed. We'll see if they bounce back. They go to number 3, Jefferson. All these games happened yesterday because this is the Friday-Saturday show. So at the time of this taping, these games hadn't happened. So check just to find out the scores and who advanced. But Kittatinny, Jefferson, they played early in the year. Jefferson with a 2-1 win. Lenape Valley and Vernon will play for the 3rd time this year. Vernon with 2 wins over the Patriots in Freedom Division play. They're the 13th seed. Vernon the 4th seed. Looking for their first state tournament win since the early 2000s when they had Chrissy LaCursey and the Lavoie sisters. So we'll see if they can do that. At number 11, Newton goes on the road to see number 6, Mawa. Could have a local matchup in that next round. If the winner of that Kittatinny-Jefferson game, if Newton wins, they would play Newton. So that'd be cool to see. And then North 1, Group 3, Sparta's the 4th seed. They'll play number 13 seed Passaic Valley. And it looks like they'll have a good chance, Sparta again, as we mentioned. West Essex is the defending section champ. Also North 1, Group 2, Pequannock and Ramsey, very good. So that's a very good section. And Sparta, as we said in Group 3, hopefully they get a chance to get back to the final again where they played West Essex last year and came up a little short. And Pope John, what do they get as their reward for winning a county title and league title? They're going to host DePaul in a 4-5 game in non-public North A. DePaul, the Passaic County champs. That's going to be a heck of a quarterfinal. The winner gets Mount St. Dominic's. But this could be the year. I mean, the way Gabby Bubba's pitching and they're hitting, maybe Frank Canning gets that section title. So again, I want to thank Up and Above Contractors for sponsoring our softball segment all year long, and want to thank Mark Unglob of Farmers Insurance. He sponsors the top 5, and here's our top 5.
Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park Savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a grand slam of a deal at Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.
Hi, I'm Kurt from KG Companies. KG Companies has been serving Sussex County for over 27 years. We provide solar, electric, and general contracting services for both commercial and residential projects. As an employer and a parent of student athletes, I appreciate the life lessons sports teaches our young people. I want to recognize and thank all the teachers, coaches, and parents that promote and make high school athletics possible here at Veritas and throughout the county.
Sussex County Community College is a great place to branch out and figure out what suits you best and what fits you as an individual.
The array of classes that they offer was perfect.
Professors will go out of their way for you. They'll sit with you until you understand completely.
It was the right choice for me because it would save me money and I would be able to get all my gen eds done before moving on to a four-year university.
Visit us at sussex.edu to find out more. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money. Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Welcome back to the Friday, Saturday edition of the Franklin-Sussex Automall, Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports TV. Coming to you from the beautiful Automall lot. A hot day. We got hot deals here at the Automall. Come check them out. Now, we talked before in the softball segment about Vernon doing what they've done. Well, let's check out the highlights of when they beat High Point to claim that Freedom Division title, their first title since winning the SCIL in 1998.
This portion of a Sports Beat is sponsored by Tire King behind the AMP in Sussex, where everyone can afford to retire. Tire King now does brakes as well. Tire King. Tell Charles Caparis Muggsy sent me. Walk in there and yell out, Tire King. The phone number is 875-5950.
Top of the first here at High Point High School, and it's Natalie Allhide with the two-out single to right field for Vernon. Then after stealing second, she hustles all the way home on this infield chopper from Olivia Vizzini, and Vernon has a 1-0 lead after the top of the first. Great hustle there. Top of the second, and after Gabby Colon walked and went to second on a fielder's choice, she takes off for third, and she scores when the ball goes into dead ball territory, and Vernon has a 2-0 lead over High Point. Bottom of the second, and Jordan Martin leads things off for High Point with this single just past the bag at third as it goes into left field for the base hit. High Point would put 2 runners on, but freshman pitcher Tori Griffone bears down and strikes out the next 3 batters to end the inning, and it stays 2-0 Vernon. She's tough, folks. We go to the top of the third, and Natalie Allhide getting the RBI single through the right side as that chases home Olivia Amorosi, and it's 3-0 Vernon. Kelly Little will get things started for High Point here in the bottom of the third with this shot off the pitcher for the infield single for the Wildcats. But once again, Vernon gets out of the inning unscathed as Griffone gets the fly out to Kaylin Schofield in right field, and it remains 3-0 Vernon. We move to the top of the fourth, and it's Melissa Lancelotti with the ground ball single up the middle, but she would be left stranded, and Vernon maintains its 3-0 lead. Vernon would put 2 runners on in the top of the fifth, and they score here when Olivia Vizzini's bunt is misplayed, as coming around to score is Olivia Amorosa and Natalie Allhide to make it a 5-0 game Vernon. Then it's Vizzini scoring on the pass ball. She beats the tag, and Vernon has the unorthodox 6-0 lead over High Point. Okay, top of the sixth, and it's Allie Laughlin with the 2-out single to left for Vernon. Then watch Olivia Amorosi crush his RBI double to the gap and left to chase home Latham, and it's 7-0 Vikings. Natalie Alhike continues her big game as she gets the run-scoring single that drops in the plate Amorosi, and it's 8-0 Vernon. The Vikings tack on one more run here in the inning on this RBI grounder by Gianna Vazzoloni, but the inning ends here when the Wildcats get the runner at third, but it's still 9-0 Vernon. And Tori Graffone polishes off the shutout victory with the game-ending K here, as Vernon would post a 9-0 victory to claim the Freedom Division title outright, its first softball title since winning the SCIL in 1998.
Amazing. It's crazy where this team has come from since my freshman year. We never thought we'd get this far. It's awesome.
It's such a humbling experience. I'm honestly speechless right now. I have such amazing teammates and coaches, and we just strung it all together and got this big win for our school and for us.
It's crazy. I remember freshman year, barely getting the wins that we wanted, and now we're just getting them easily.
Very happy, unbelievable. They deserve every bit of it. It's on them. I don't have many thoughts except for I'm very excited inside. So I told them to enjoy this. I felt like it was coming, and it's well deserved. This group works hard, and they believe, and they fight, and they are just a group that I saw come in, work, and say to me, "We want to be a banner season." I went, "Okay," and here we stand. So it's awesome.
Vernon was coming off a tough loss to Sparta yesterday, but the Vikings showed a lot of mental fortitude and went out and took care of business against a High Point team that had been playing its best softball of the season.
Yesterday we played Sparta. We weren't really stringing together the hits, but today we came out and we just really wanted it and we got it.
That's just to show you how good of a team that we are. We can bounce back from anything. Yeah, the losses weren't that big, and I thought we played really well considering. We just gave it all today because we knew it was at stake.
We had to do the HWS semifinals. We went against a strong team. They don't even realize they're 7th in the state of New Jersey, North Hunterdon. We played them tough, and they just played the #1 team in the state, brought them down. So North Hunterdon is a tough team. We then turned around, took a win from Hackettstown, and then we won that by default, just on a crazy play. And then yesterday we faced Sparta, and Sparta we are pretty mutual with. We're very equal with Sparta, no matter what anyone thinks or feels. But we made errors, caused it, and I said, then we got to get back to Vernon, just Vernon softball. And when we settled ourselves and felt like we knew what we were doing, the bats came back. They talk to each other, and that's what it's about. When they find each other and work together, it's like it's really, I don't know the words, but it's a fun thing to watch. It's nice. It's nice to have.
It's the first championship for Vernon since the late 90s when Emily Trenz was pitching for the Vikings back in the old SCIL. And this real young team very happy to get that title for Coach Kerry Ludekin and the upperclassmen.
It's amazing. It is amazing. I'm speechless.
It's very humbling, and it's just amazing all around. I would not do it for anybody else. They're such an amazing, three of our seniors are so amazing, and I wouldn't trade them for the world for anybody else. So it's just very amazing that I could do this for them. And as a team, we could do this because it's not just me. It's the 9 on the field and all of them on the bench, too.
Freshman pitcher Tori Graffone, wonderful again, 10 strikeouts and throws a shutout.
My teammates were there to pick me up and just to cheer me on, and that's all I could ask for is great teammates to just be there for me when I'm in a situation like that.
I caught Regina in Coronado my freshman year. She was a great pitcher. Tori's just like her. Tori has more movement though, and it just goes everywhere.
She's amazing. It's great to have freshmen come in that have a lot of skill, and it's great to see where this program's going to go.
This Vernon team can beat you so many different ways. They can beat you with small ball. Today they took advantage of some high point errors, got a couple of big hits. But it's all about coming together as a team, and that's what they do so well.
We need everybody. There is such talent in this group that I carried 14, and I said to myself, never carried 14, but the talent that I see is all different. And I say to them every practice, and we started with this. This was our thought. We have to believe in everyone that's here. We have to believe in what we do. And the way we win is by using everyone's talent in their ways. And when I look at some of them and I see what they're doing and what they're up to, I can tell what's going to happen. They know that they have to do their job. That's what they all say to each other. We have a job to do. And they talk to each other and settle. So the ways is just we've been pulling things apart, putting it together in practice. We do a certain practice that when we get in the huddle over there, we talk about what we need to do, and it works. So I'm very proud. They actually take a practice and bring it into play.
Vernon has a couple of league games left against Newton and Lenape Valley. Then it's on to the States, where they should get a very high seed in North 1 Group 2, where the competition is going to be tougher as they go on, but the Vikings are ready for the challenge.
We're ready for what's to come. We're ready to go get them.
It's going to be a challenge, but I think we're ready. We've grown so much as a team and as individuals on the ball field, and when we bring all of our talents together, I know that we're just gonna give them competition, the other team. So it's just very exciting because it's just so exciting to be with this team and just to be winning all these games because of all of them.
I think we can handle it. We have a lot of good hitters. We have great pitching, defense. Just got to pull it all together at the right time.
We know that we had a little bit of a low, and I said every team does, but I think we know what we're going into. I was happy to face the teams we faced and that we just had the 2 losses to. I told them this is what we're going to face, so we need to keep our game moving forward. I said the past is the past. Things happen. We have hiccups, but now we just got to keep moving forward, and they know that, and they know we got to work, and we're working hard to keep trying to push forward. No one will ever Not many teams get through all season without a loss, so it's part of the game.
Congratulations again to Vernon. They've struggled over the years. With the last 2 years, with the influx of young players in this great freshman class, they're going to be heard from here on out. We'll have more here on the Sports Beat right after these messages here on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com.
Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park Savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a Grand Slam of a deal at Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.
Sussex County Community College is a great place to branch out and figure out what suits you best and what fits you as an individual.
The array of classes that they offer was perfect.
Professors will go out of their way for you. They'll sit with you until you understand completely.
It was a right choice for me because it would save me money and I would be able to get all my gen eds done before moving on to a 4-year university.
Visit us at sussex.edu to find out more. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
American Federal Mortgage knows shopping for a mortgage can be stressful. They have the lowest rates in the nation with their state-approved lock and loan form. American Federal Mortgage has great customer service to answer your questions and concerns. They will get you into the home of your dreams. For more information, call 888-321-HOUSE or go to njmortgage.com.
Party time or work time? Tri-State Rentals has the right tools and supplies for your next job or party, event, and wedding tents in many sizes, plus all the accessories you need to host that perfect party, including bounce houses, carnival games, and catering supplies. We also rent tools and equipment for any job, big or small, indoor or out. We rent, sell, and service Kubota tractors. Planning your next job or event just got easier. Visit Tri-State Rentals online at tristaterentals.com or visit our showroom, 105 Sparta Avenue, Newton.
Welcome back to the Friday-Saturday edition of the Franklin-Sussex Automall Franklin-Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. It's now time for our Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey's Live Well Tip of the Week.
Over the past decade, probably the biggest change has been really managing stress. So whether it's heart rate monitor systems or the GPS systems or daily, you can use daily questionnaires. It's like a 5-question subjective, see how the athletes are doing. Has really become the biggest change. So here we have our heart rate monitor system. We use a system from First Beat Sports. What it is records in real time, so every player is wearing a heart rate strap as they're on the ice. There's a little receiver up in the corner, and it'll capture everything in real time. The one thing that I really look for is this score is a TRIMP score. It's essentially a measure of volume. So we look at volume compared to time, and that lets us know sort of how difficult practice is. So if it's an easy day, you might see a 1-to-1 ratio. So this would be 38, and you'd probably see a 38 there. That would be something like a morning skate. A hard practice is typically about 1.5, which is right where we're at now. So we'll probably end up at 40 minutes and 60, so 1.5. And a real hard day is generally 2-to-1. So by measuring the intensity and workload of practice, we know if we're doing too much or doing too little and sort of hit that sweet spot every day. I think the injuries you see a lot with the younger populations are probably just overuse injuries. You get a lot of kids that play the same sports year-round, so you're not really ever getting out of those movement patterns, and you're just doing the same thing over and over again, and eventually the tissue just can't handle it anymore and breaks down. With our guys, so actually that even applies to our players, like we don't want guys to skate in the off-season. So we push track workouts hard. Like we want guys to run to get them back into a more sagittal plane and get them out of here, because they're here, 9 months out of the year. And people look at us and say, like, why do you bench press? That's old school. But the fact of the matter is hockey's the fastest sport with the highest speed collisions, and having muscular shoulders is going to hold them together. So while having a big bench press might not help with a slap shot, it is going to help with getting smashed into the boards and having your joints maintain integrity and not get injured. Basically all their profiles here, you'd come in, you just select your picture off a list. Normally we would have the lift already set, so it's set on deadlift. Say he's going at 245 pounds, he just hits prepare. And then all he's got to do is start the exercise. When he starts the exercise and the string starts to move on the device, it'll start recording. And it gives them just instantaneous feedback on bar speed and power. So we can determine our workouts based off of speed instead of being kind of set into a percentage. When it comes to sort of recovery and feeling good throughout the year, nutrition and sleep are paramount. They're everything. I mean, they're everything. People love to talk about cold tubs, compression garments, pneumatic air compression devices that help with like lymphatic return, flush rides, massages, foam rollers, stretching. And while all that stuff has value, you can't replace nutrition and sleep. I mean, nutrition and sleep are everything. To set the guys up for success, we do provide breakfast and lunch every day. We'll provide post-game meals. We have breakfast and lunch on the road. So there's pretty much always food around, so we can make sure these guys are adequately fueled. So every day there's going to be a lean protein option, whether it's pork, chicken, beef tenderloin, salmon. We rotate our proteins. There'll always be a starch carbohydrate option. Usually it's potatoes, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, rice. And then there's always a vegetable option for fiber and actually some micronutrition. Always have a salad, plenty of fresh fruit. They cut fruit every day. Really with anyone, like it's all about progress, not perfection. And really just kind of, you don't want to bite off more than you can chew. So even with myself, my in-season training, it drops off during the season for sure. But I mean, I still get it done. I just keep it to the minimums. And really it's just kind of the ebb and flow of motivation. Say you're not feeling very motivated, just keep training. You can cut your workouts down to a quarter or a half of what you were doing previously and just get through that funk, but don't stop. And then once you feel motivated again, you can just ramp it right back up.
Can't say enough about the people there at Orthopedic Institute. They're great. It's a great place to go if you need to get it rehabbed and any sort of surgery for orthopedics. Great place, long-time sponsors here on the Sports Beat. We really appreciate what they've done. A couple of notes before we wrap it up. Again, want to mention Saturday. If you're watching on Saturday morning, you have a chance to get over there still. If you're watching Friday night, make your plans now. Tino Martinez right over here in the tent. They're setting it up. They'll have food, music, and Tino Martinez, the former great Yankee, will be here between 3 and 6 signing autographs and taking pictures. If you want to see Tino, what a great career he had. Part of that great Yankee run with all those World Series and replaced the legend and Don Mattingly, not easy to do, and he did it. And as I said before, he had that huge home run against San Diego in the '98 World Series. So come down, check out Tino Martinez. Also, High Point wrestling fans and wrestling fans in general, Saturday at Harmony Ridge Campground, they're celebrating their 50th anniversary. Great tradition at High Point Wrestling. They're having a big celebration. Well, they want everyone to come back that wrestled or was just a fan. If you want more information about it, it starts at 3. Go to the High Point Facebook page, and they're honoring Rhonda Gascione, who's done so much for that program as a volunteer, and also being the mother of 2 of their best wrestlers in Jason and Joey Gascione, and the sister of John Gardner, who won a state title as a wrestler and is the great Hall of Fame coach there. So those things are going on Saturday, so it's going to be a beautiful day. Stop here at the Automall, see Tino, and then go up to High Point and check out the fun up there at Harmony Ridge Campground. Again, that'll wrap up this edition of the Sports Beat. Again, we do college recruiting videos, folks. And we also do videos for Facebook page, your social media. We also do commercial videos. We just finished up a great commercial video for Jeff Lobb down by the Meadowlands. So we're not just a sports show, folks. We're all full service video production house. So give us an email at info@mugsmedia.com and we'll let you know what we have to offer. All right, well, from the Automall, that'll wrap it up. We'll see you again soon here on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. I'm Dan Cleary.
Bill Snopper here for Knock One Out of the Park savings. Don't miss the Grand Slam Spin the Wheel event at Franklin-Sussex Automall. With savings in the thousands on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
With new 2017 Jeep Renegade Latitudes or new 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cabs, your choice, $169 a month.
Plus, with your vehicle purchase, spin the wheel to win prizes like a 48-inch flat-screen TV. Get a grand slam of a deal at Franklin-Sussex Automall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Drive and Discover event.